I'm Rory Newbold here in the football locker room to tell you all about last week's win against Liberty. Since arriving on campus in June, head coach Lester Narcisse has proven to be an extraordinary motivator of young men. But sometimes just because you can do something doesn't mean you should have to. Such was the case on Thursday, August 31st, when Southside welcomed the Liberty Crusaders to the Hawks' Nest. After watching 2 quarters of uninspired play, Coach Narcisse didn't like what he's seen in the first 24 minutes. Neither team scored in the first quarter. Midway through the second quarter, Chuck Stokes scored an 8-yard run. Christian Lowe's kick was good. With 11 seconds left until the half, Lowe kicked a 35-yard field goal for the lead of 10-0. He rallied the troops with an inspiring pep talk. It worked, but that's not the point.
I shouldn't have to motivate you to come play an inner-city rival for a Commissioner's Cup, But unfortunately, that's a part of the task at hand. But we came out flat. It was a little odd.
The Hawks led, but they felt like they could have done more.
We started off kind of slow. We should have put up way more points, but we started off slow. We were messing around. But after we went in halftime and chewed us out, we got it together. And then, the rest is on the scoreboard.
I don't know. We just came out kind of rough early in the game. We knew we could come out on top.
Hawks came hot in the second half. Chuck Stokes scored less than a minute into the third quarter on a 64-yard pass play from the quarterback, Leighton Robertson. A few minutes later, Austin Harden scored a touchdown on a 22-yard pass from Robertson. The score at the end of the first quarter was Southside 23, Liberty 0. Stokes scored his third and final touchdown less than a minute into the fourth quarter. This time was a 47-yard pass from Robertson. Stokes finished the game with 50 rushing yards and 111 receiving yards. He was named the WNWS 101.5 News Talk Game MVP.
Oh, man, it was a big win, man. We're looking forward to moving on to Northside, of course, for the Commissioner's Cup. We started off pretty slow, but, we got on our feet, got the win.
Jamarion Burns capped the scoring late in the fourth quarter. He scored on a 21-yard pass from Robertson. It's Burns' second touchdown in as many games. He returned the fumble for a touchdown this week before against JCM. The Hawks now have victories over JCM and Liberty. That means the Commissioner's Cup will come down to the home game against Northside on October 13th.
I feel good about this win because it's one step closer to getting the Commissioner's Cup. I know we started off slow, but I feel like we did good and put it out in the end. It's very special, bragging rights and all that. Our legacy in this city, we'll be able to grow up and say we beat them. That's very important to me.
For now, the focus turns away from the Commissioner's Cup. Next up for the Hawks are road games at Crockett County and Chester County. The Hawks return home to face Lexington for the homecoming on September 22nd. Despite the early setbacks, Narcisse says he's still pleased to get the win.
But we definitely can't start off flat and think we're going to get what we want out of it. But we pulled it together. They understood the task at hand, and they knew they wasn't playing their best football. And like I told them, I'm not going to lie to them. I'm going to give them the real, and they came out and we made a couple of adjustments in the second half based on what we saw, and they took advantage of it.
For Hawk TV, I'm Rory Newbold.